Relationships. That's what we're about to talk about. Welcome to Blunt Thoughts. I'm Derekk Gray, and we're about to get into it today. So we're going to talk about relationships, right? I'm speaking from the perspective, like I said, of a 20-year-old. That's all I got, 20 years of experience. But here's the thing. One thing I learned about relationships is that we need to stop putting expectations into people and just start enjoying people for people. So like, say for example, you meet a girl, you get with the girl, y'all dating, okay? So y'all dating, right? And the whole time, in the back of your head, you're thinking like, I'm gonna get married to this girl. I'm gonna have kids with this girl. You know what I mean? You're putting all these expectations into place, right? And in doing that, I feel like we miss the most important part, and that's the time that we spend with this person. Because at the end of the day, you know what I mean, all we have is right now. People's feelings change, and tomorrow that person can wake up and not want you no more, or vice versa. You might wake up and have different feelings. You know what I mean? You don't know how you're gonna feel tomorrow. And that's the scary part. I feel like one thing that relationships can help you with is it can prepare you for the next one. Failed relationships can be a positive if you look at it the right way. That's why your mindset is very important, because if you look at a failed relationship as like, it's me, I'll never find love, and why does this happen to me? And you sit there and you go into this like depression because the relationship didn't work out, versus you can have the outlook to where it's like, okay, where did I go wrong? And you can look at it from a different perspective. And if you look at it from a more positive perspective, you can actually do some self-reflection when you're single, and you can build yourself up. And like I said, you can correct the things that you did wrong, or you can learn how to move in your next relationship, or just in general. If you have a failed relationship, it's not the end of the world. You just have to look at it the right perspective. Stop blaming yourself and stop saying like, oh, you know what I mean, I can't find love, or nothing ever works out, or a lot of us guys fall guilty into this, but fuck these bitches, bro. Oh, these bitches ain't shit. Like, I mean, there's maybe some extent to that, but it's just the fact that our mindset can determine our relationship going forward. Not only our relationship with another person, but our relationship with ourselves. Because like I said, when you get out of a relationship, it forces you to do some self-reflection. And like I said, you have to look and see what you did wrong and what you can correct moving forward and become a better person. When it comes to relationships, I just feel like you don't rush it. A lot of girls, they'll get out of a relationship and just run to the next guy, and a lot of girls aren't used to being alone, and a lot of girls didn't grow up with father figures, so like they need a man in their life. So a lot of girls, they'll just go guy to guy, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, you have to slow that shit down and take time, because it's real out here. You don't want to end up like me personally. Like, it's so default for me right now, because like I don't know who my baby mom is going to be, my future wife. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. And like, there's some beauty in the curiosity. I like knowing that it's just up in the air for me, you know what I mean? But right now I'm getting myself together, establishing myself as a person, you know what I mean? Trying to build my brand. And then whenever the right one comes to me, you know what I mean? It's fireworks. I don't think it's smart for like even guys too. We need to slow down. A lot of guys have this, I'm gonna get all these hoes. That's not even a move anymore. You know what I mean? Like, it's not even fun to have all these girls in your phone, have to text all these girls. You know what I mean? Like I'd rather just have one. And also this too. One thing that relationships that we gotta know is that it's either we dating to marry or we dating to break up. There's really no in between, you know what I mean? And that's the scary part, because like, say you're with somebody, either two things are gonna happen. We're either gonna get married or we're either gonna break up. So with that being said, that's why we should slow it down and really be patient and take time, because I don't want to waste time with no more people. I want to find the right one and be able to chill. I just feel like when it comes to relationships, the key is building yourself up when you're single. That's my take on relationships. And I mean, the basic rules: don't cheat, communicate. And like, it's not even the communication part, it's comprehension. You know what I mean? You got to be able to comprehend what's being communicated to you. So even though I tell you how I feel, if you don't comprehend what I'm trying to say, then there's no communication. We just talk. I feel like you want to get a partner that not only can communicate but is able to comprehend and put themselves in your shoes and understand your perspective, and that's willing to compromise and make a decision together. You know what I mean? Just be smart in who you choose. Like I said, I'm still building myself up as a man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm still learning. I don't have it all figured out. I know I don't. Experience happens, life happens, you know what I mean? And you learn from it and you just become better moving forward. But whoever I end up with gets the best version of me. Relationships.
In